Well, we'll give it a couple of minutes because I'm not sure how long it takes for shadow play to actually kick in. Because I know it's quite a lag or quite a delay before recording when you press start record with NVIDIA shadow play. So this should be a long enough amount of time. So there we go, guys. I'm going to have a look at the graphics engine. Well, I want to talk about the graphics engine in the original game Rage. There is a second version of this game released. I would imagine it's called Rage 2. I don't know. It's Rage something. It looks like a completely different game, but I won't go into that today. What I want to talk about today is the actual engine itself, and I want to show you something that's quite interesting. I'm not sure if you guys may have seen before, if you've played this game before. You may have encountered it, but I'm a bit OCD, and I like my visuals in game. I've noticed something really strange, which I'm not sure if you guys have actually seen. So let's have a look, and I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about. So let's get into the game here. So Rage. We'll go to, right, these are my settings. Okay, so for video I have just 1080 resolution VSync on. There's a thing called GPU transcode. Now if we go to benchmark, it doesn't actually run a benchmark, it just tells you what speed your graphics card can run at. So 211 megatextures per second. So I would imagine in this engine it uses a different kind of method of actually displaying the graphics on screen, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're rating excellent, so it should run fine, but there's a little kind of niggle, if you like, that I've picked up on. I'm just going to continue a campaign here. I'm not going to go through the whole story because we'll be here forever. So I just wanted to do this quick-ish kind of video just to show you guys this little thing that this engine seems to do. I'm not sure what engine this is. I'm not sure if it's a Unreal Engine or something. I'm not sure, or a variation thereof. I have no idea whatsoever. But I've noticed a few things. If you're walking about the game and you're sort of going in a standard way that you go around the game, you know, sort of kind of just walking around as slow as I am at the moment, you don't tend to notice anything different with the graphics. But what I found is if you turn around quick, see that on the wall on the right hand side there, there's like a, see that? It's like a deformation, like a delay of some kind. And I think what this engine actually does is kind of loads the scene that you're looking at, if that makes sense, or loading the map textures and stuff and objects, what's in your field of view. So let me see if I can get a proper example. And that's quite hard to do to show you, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but if I go right there, you can see a lot of textures being loaded or coming into frame, and it's almost like a triliner effect, or beeline, you know what is it called, beeliner? It's like a filtering method used in some old games, triliner and all that, trilinear, I don't know what you call it. But yeah, if you move around quite nippily, quite quickly, should we say, lack of a better word, yeah, you get a lot of, you can get a bit of a texture load. So I'll go around there, see, it's very minute, but as I say, I do like playing my games and I do like eye candy, so I did notice that with, what's that, defib charge complete, okay, yeah, so I did notice that. I mean, it's not terribly or majorly disconcerting in any way. It doesn't sort of stop you playing the game or ruin the experience, not at all, but it's just something I've seen that I kind of, it to me is slightly annoying. But if you played this game before and not noticed it, you probably wouldn't have even seen it. It wouldn't affect your feel of the game. It's just something that I have noticed. I'm not sure if any of you gamers out there, if you're watching this video, have actually noticed it, or are there any other games like this, because out of my whole entire Steam library of games that I do have, obviously with different game engines and whatnot, this is the only one that I can think of right now that actually does this kind of method of, like, it's sort of like a quick load. I think it's optimizations. I think it's how the map's actually loaded when you're running about. So I think it's obviously just to conserve memory and obviously just load the frames and textures in your field of view, in your field of vision, if you like, just to save on a bit of resources, which is, it's fine and dandy. Because imagine if you load these maps up, and they're quite big, these worlds, and there's no separate loading times between going to different different areas or anything. So it does improve that side of stuff. So yeah, let me let me know what you guys think, because and let me know if you've noticed it before. If you have, comment down below and tell me what you think it is. Is it a method how the engine's actually built? Is it purposely? Is it worse than older graphics cards? Does it help with older graphics cards? I don't know. I mean, this is at 1080p, 60 frames. Obviously, I've got VSync on, so I'm capped at 60. Actually, I don't know what my frame rate is if I do not use VSync. Let's have a look. Let's go to video. Let's go to VSync. Let's turn it completely off. I did notice it said smart there, so maybe it's something to do with that. Let's have a look and see what my frame rate is now. 58. Yeah, I don't think that's turned VSync off somehow. But again, it may just be how the engine works. So you've got VSync on and you've got VSync smart. It was originally on smart, so let's go with on. And it must do quite a lot with how the engine works, because that takes a while to actually apply those settings for it. So I'm still at 60 frames. Let's see if we get any of that. Yeah, I did see a little bit. It still does. Although I must say it's a little bit quicker. No, I still saw it. Okay. So that's strange then. So why am I turning VSync off and I'm still getting just the 60 frames a second? And let me turn this off as well. Let me do, okay, low or high, so there's no point turning that off. Let's see what that does. GPU Transcode, because I'm sure that's something to do with it, because I've not heard that before. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a big performance hit. Well, I say performance hit, still running at 60 frames. But look at that, that's screen tearing all over the place. That is horrible. Let's turn that bad boy back on. Jeebless. Yeah, enabled. Thank you very much. Yeah, but it's not turning my VSync off. That is strange. But anyhow, that'll conclude this video. I'm not going to chat on or waffle on anymore about this game. It's a very good game. I like it a lot. I've completed it several times. I've got all the DLC that's available for it. Really do enjoy playing this game. So thank you guys very much. Thank you very much for watching. If you did watch this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It does actually help. And I'll see you YouTubers next time.